Hi, this is Christine. Welcome to Scrap and Rabbit. I'm here today with another journal that I just finished. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I went to the thrift shop and I bought a book. It's called A Little Princess, and I really liked it because it's got a velour type fabric covering. And on the front there was some gold trim around the edges and here, and the title is in gold. I don't know if you can see that. It says A Little Princess. I didn't try to touch it up because it's got a really neat vintage look, and also I don't think I would be able to do a very good job to retouch this, so I just left it as is for that vintage look. And I thought this would be perfect for using some of those old napkins that I had laying around. And I've used those to make the signature covers inside. So on the outside, I made the closure with a button and a small elastic, and I also have a little button attached on the back. And here's a picture of the little girl in the story. And when I took the pages out, I took them out all in one block so I can still read the story, which I plan on doing. And then here I attached a little lace butterfly, and I covered the spine with the edge so that it hides the stitching of the signature. Sometimes I like leaving it exposed, but for this one I covered it with this lace, and the back is just plain. But I really like the fabric, and it's got some texture to it, embossing on the front. So let me take you through it. I've got 4 signatures in here. And also I used some images that I obtained permission to use from a book. And they're all these little vintage style pictures of little girls. And I thought that would go with the princess theme. So here's the first signature. And this is my napkin that I used. I folded it in 4 to make the covers. And on the inside here, I just slipped a piece of cardstock in because that makes it a lot easier to slide in mementos or photos or whatnot. I'll be putting this in my Etsy shop. I didn't do any stamping in this book because it's whoever receives it can decide what type of stamping they want to do inside. So I just put some of these images in, and I made the pockets. I tea-dyed the pages as well. So here's the front, and also you can slice something in the back here. So I'm just going to take you through it so you can see the images. And these are some tea-stained pages. This is a cloth type scrapbook paper. It's not really cloth, but it has a really sort of cloth texture to it. And then here I've got a pocket. I used an envelope to make this. The back is plain for either journaling, or you can add some photos on there. And I left the back of this plain as well, and there's a nice little picture here. And this is the back of the signature. Again, I put some cardstock in there because it gives it more, it makes it more sturdy, and it also makes it easier to insert things in there. So there's another picture on the back. And then this is a narrower pocket. I like the lace on there. And you can slide something behind here. I have a little doily, some checkered paper, and I also included some parchment paper. And I did tea dye the parchment paper, but because this was copper colored, you don't see the tea dyeing all that much. There was already that copper colored shading to it, but I like the texture that it gives when you're baking it in the oven. There's another pocket. Scrapbook paper, I love it. So this would be great for a little girl or just anybody who likes this style of vintage image. It would also make a great gift for grandma if she likes to journal. And you can put photos of your grandchildren in there. But the emphasis is on the journaling, but there are places where you could attach some pictures and store mementos in there. So that's my fabric covered signatures journal. I'll include a link to it in my Etsy shop if anybody's interested in purchasing this. Have a nice day and happy scrapping. Bye.